Alrighty then. Now let's do the settings for a new game. I still don't know if I can hear the game sounds or only my voice at the moment. I got the music set down pretty low anyway. Okay, well, let's hear. New game. Right to the beginning. The U4, the war begins. Fresh out of the Dushework shipyard in Kiel, U4 joins the young Kriegsmarine as one of the first Type 2A U-boats. This compact design offers maneuverability and stealth. A full-scale invasion of Poland has begun today. In the early morning, Poland's western allies now declare war on the German Reich. Everybody among the submarine crew is nervous about the future. The Kriegsmarine forces are currently modest, to say the least. On top of that, Britain's Royal Navy is confident that their new sonar technology lessens the threat posed by enemy submarines. Despite all this, the commander of the German U-boats, Karl Donitz, believes that U-boats may have the key role to play in case of a broader conflict with Western powers. Oh yeah, the Germans are gonna kick butt on everybody. Okay, well then, yeah, here's where we start. What do we got? Oh, that's right, we're only on one screen. Okay, I guess that's it. Next. And you can put them as you want, hardcore. We'll just skip these for now. Go straight into the settings. Okay, so you got your choice, English or German. I kind of like having the German yakking at me. It makes it feel more in the moment, I guess. Normal save time. You can either save every whatever time span you want or only when you're in the port. So we just do it normal. We're doing the tutorial after setting it up. Gameplay perspective. Normal recommended. You can do first person only as any character or play as the skipper. Oh, here even down below it says. Normal, you play mainly in the sectional view, the cross-section view of your U-boat. And you will be able to enter into the first player perspective mode of any officer you wish. The first person as the section view will be inaccessible and you will play in first person perspective as any officer on the boat. And here is if you play as a skipper, you're also in the first person perspective, but you're only as the skipper. Boy, that must be fun when you're sleeping. When you pause the game, you will enter into orders mode in the section view. Yeah, how do you play a skipper when they have to sleep? I guess you just have to span past that time. Okay, where are we at here? Nope, we're playing normal. Somehow you gotta click off to the side all the time. AI difficulty, we'll just leave it at medium. Economic difficulty, medium. See, we're only at 53% realism. And some of it is even over the top realism. I mean, it's more than realism, actually, to make it 100%. Okay, expanded sailor management. This setting adds a new configurable jobs for sailors on the schedule screen. Work at the diving plane stations, the helmsman station, and cleaning. All of these jobs have underlying mechanics. Otherwise, these jobs are not configurable and are purely aesthetical without meaning anything for the gameplay. Okay, well then we like to have expanded sailor management. Morale, we'll have it on medium difficulty for morale. Hardcore aiming. That's where you have to do it all manually yourself. So we won't do that for now. We'll leave that to let the crew do the aiming. Even if they do miss sometimes. Okay, units, we did that earlier. Knots and nautical miles. The classic coordinates, it's either classic or decimal. Right here, where does it say? it's got to go way out here. Okay. Coordinates will be printed in degrees, minutes, and sometimes seconds. In decimal, they'll be displayed in decimal fraction instead. Okay, just however you like that, I guess. Food management, yes, we want to have food management because gotta have some realism. Okay, mission completion is automatic, only up enough fuel. It's recommended to use this setting unless you are looking for a comprehensive experience as submarine commandering. Otherwise, it'll take you right back to port pretty quick. Collision damage, yep, we don't want to run into anything, so let's have the damage on. Torpedo flaws, semi-realistic. Realistic is the torpedo pistons have flaws that match the historic records. If the torpedo with an impact pistol hits the target at too high of an angle, it most likely won't detonate. Semi-realistic. Perfect impact angle is rewarded with an almost guaranteed detonation of a torpedo, although suboptimal hits usually end up in a detonation too, especially if the torpedo is properly maintained by a trained officer. And basic is the torpedo impact angle is ignored and the torpedo duds are determined using a flat chance. This chance is very close to zero if torpedo is properly maintained by a trained officer. Okay, so we like it on semi-realistic. We don't want to hide the detection hints. This setting disables the display of the detailed information about your boat's visibility to the enemy. It is strongly recommended to keep this setting disabled until you become more familiar with the game. And the realistic build, yeah, we want to pump it out when it's leaking in through all the holes for the propellers, the periscopes, and all that good stuff, especially if you spring a leak. Okay, I like to have the Earth curvature. Note, some ships may be occluded by the horizon unless a higher observation point is used. So in other words, ships can disappear behind the curve of the Earth. The darker nights, that's when you have to use a flashlight and searchlight more. When you're outside, it doesn't affect the sight range of the AI. Other ships always behave as if the nights are darker. Damage difficulty, we'll just do that on medium. If you are after realism, we recommend the average or medium setting, but each of these settings may potentially be deemed realistic. There is limited data to support any historic claim regarding realistic damage. This is because there is an observable bias towards the survivable damage of U-boats in both photographs and also in written records. So, medium difficulty. Disable torpedo solution previews. I like to have the preview on so I kind of know what's going to happen. Which means specify if torpedo salvo preview should be visible on the map, as well as additional information such as its estimated hit angle. It's recommended to leave this setting off unless you are already an experienced player and want an increased challenge. So yep, we'll leave it off for now. Mission markers determines if mission targets will be marked or if it's going to be necessary to manually locate them using available information. If mission targets will be marked or if it's going to be necessary to manually locate them. Only well-known targets. All mission targets. Well, let's just leave all mission targets marked on there for now. I don't know. Mission selection. You can have a selection of 1, 2, or 3, I think it is. We'll give ourselves a couple of choices. Detection feedback normal. That's where we have a little bit of time to react. Limited would be detection feedback will appear with short time to act. And none, there will be no detection feedback. So you don't know if you're being heard or not, I guess. Disable health bars. I like to be able to see what type of shape we're in with the health bars. Contacts, normal, recommended. Directly observed units are visible on the map. Indirect detections are displayed with arcs and lines outside the sight range. If you have it disabled, contacts are not displayed in any form on the map. They are still reported verbally by the officers and listed on the contact list. The map is also displayed without a revealed circle of sight. So in other words, if you do it on disabled the contact mode, then you'd have to plot it on the map, all the little bearings they give you and all that, and try and figure out where it might be. Otherwise, it's kind of like having the crew plopping it on the map. Okay, when it's on. Mission types varied. I like to have some varied. Otherwise, you got mostly routine or all routine, almost entirely routine. Okay, varied. We'll have variety. Headquarters, we just let that go automatic. They just automatically advance upgrade your stuff as it did in real historic dates. Okay, that's the automatic. Size of convoys default. Periscope stabilization, yeah. Otherwise, it sounds like if you're in a storm with it disabled, you almost can't get any readings. So that's what brings us to 53%. And that's basically the settings I've been running in the couple of games I've done. That I haven't done more than 2 missions on them, but okay, here's the skipper. Have his voice. You can change that.
Remember your training, everyone. Stay calm and focused.
We're a well-oiled machine. Let's show the enemy what a U-boat can do.
Choose what you want to
Stay calm and focused, everyone. We'll get through this.
We're a well-oiled machine. Let's show the enemy what a U-boat can do.
I like that one. I think I like 2.
We're a well-oiled machine. Let's show the enemy what a U-boat can do.
Okay, there we go. Large. We want a large. Thin, muscular. Let's just put him right in the middle. How about that? Sure, good enough. Let's see. And seems like I like him in more of a... Yeah, I think I like that. Then he's easy to spot. Trousers with belt or braces. Trouser with braces. We'll give him suspenders. Something to snap as he's standing around. Okay, and you got accessories 1, binocs. Accessories 2, you can give him an eye patch, aviator glasses, round glasses, a pipe. You can give him a pipe. Glasses. Oh, that's the eye patch. There we go. There's the glasses. Yeah, any of them. We'll just leave them there with, hey. I think you're supposed to have none. Okay, there we go. Okay. Let's see. Cap. Yeah, the skipper's visor cap. The hairstyle, bald. And like just the middle part or something. I have to get rid of his hat first. Hairstyle, there we go. Is that it? Middle short, over. Yeah, the middle part. That's kind of more raggedy looking for being out in the sea for a while. There we go. Side part or middle part. We're not going to see it anyway. It's going to be underneath the hat. Oh, you see a little bit of hair sticking out there. Okay, and we want his slight stubble, heavy stubble, or beard. He's going to have a heavy stubble, and he'll have, does he want blonde? No, he doesn't want blonde. Brown, he wants brown hair. Okay. Complexion. Wow. Don't see too much difference. Okay, and I think that's about it. Yeah, we got those. Next, we get to choose his name. And I choose Otto Klug because that was my great grandpa's name. All right. Well, I think I'm going to do that on the next one. So we'll make another video with just the tutorial back to back. See you then.